everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. We're bringing it to you live. Here alongside Tim Legler and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson with Ali LaForce joining us courtside. So here's Portland's starting group. We've got Avdia, Damian Lillard out there with Drew Holiday. Then it's Donovan Clingan, and it's Kamara in at the 3. And for Houston, inside Smith and Şengün. Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward, and it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
Now here's Van Vliet to the inside. And Durant with the big finish.
And when Durant is clear for takeoff, no hesitation.
For 3, here's Lillard. Rockets with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
The 3 from Thompson. Holiday grabs the miss. And the dunk by Lillard.
Hey, get up, Dave. Mr. Lillard taking flight.
And so it's Houston with it. Here's Thompson. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now here's Holiday. Lillard outside. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. Lillard is a walking bucket.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Graham.
Yeah, B.A. He throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, a major story for the TrailBlazers. I'm told a team sale is taking place. Commissioner Adam Silver says the league prefers they stay put in Portland, but a new arena will likely be needed. The Moda Center, one of the league's oldest arenas that have not yet undergone major renovations, and the Blazers have played there since 1995.
Yeah, but we sure love those die-hard fans. All right, Shams, thank you for the report. And here are the TrailBlazers now, after Houston's three-pointer on the other end. Back to Lillard. Pass to Holiday. Launches it. Yes. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
The shot's good.
Well, Van Vliet likes to work up close and personal at the basket, always ready to take it inside.
All right, let's get a report from Ali.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. He told me that they've got one of the league's best lockdown defenders in Drew Holiday, so it won't be easy for us tonight. The coach went on to say that against top-tier individual defender like Holiday, the most important thing is spreading the points around and having a diverse attack. Brian?
As always, Ali, we thank you.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a 3 of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
And here's Thompson for 3. On target from range. Thompson's got 5 points.
And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from downtown.
Lillard against Van Vliet to stop the run. A nice shot by Lillard. 9 points in the game.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Pass to Thompson. And stolen by Holiday. Avdia attacking. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And put it on a platter. Holiday serving it up for his teammate.
Houston leading by 4. Durant. Pass to Thompson. Back to Durant. Lets it fly. Van Vliet on the wing. Houston working the ball around. Clingan with the block.
I like this. The sheer size and reach of Clingan was a big factor in him finding that block.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
So for the Rockets, Steven Adams checked in for Şengün. Eason comes in for Durant. And it's Shepard in for Van Vliet. A minute 58 left in the first quarter. And that one's good. Thompson.
A confident shot from Amen. I mean, when he trusts his J, Thompson is that much more difficult to check.
Now here's Thibault. Henderson outside. Knocks down the long J.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Houston has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Out to the wing for 3, Smith. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And he likes to be the answer guy. Smith with a huge response 3.
From 11 feet away, Henderson misses.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Pass to Eason. He shoots. And another basket for Houston.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, they have just found the better looks, and they are capitalizing.
Now here's Henderson. Shoots over Shepard. Deflected! And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. Finney Smith checked in for Houston. Okogie comes in for Thompson. Deni Avdias checked in for Portland. Henderson, the pass to Avdia. Williams with the screen. Avdia can't get it to go.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Pass to Shepard. This one for 3. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Well, this is Shepard's shot. The defense can't afford to give him this much separation.
Blazers trail by 11. Here's Sharp. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Left side, Finney Smith. Outside, Eason. The 3. Williams grabs the board. Adams against Sharp. Avdia passes to Henderson. 3 seconds left. Got a hand on it. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. It's Houston up 9. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Rockets.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the number 2 seed in the West, Grant.
And they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
Taking a look at the TrailBlazers. It's Scoot and Sharp in at the 1 and the 2. Robert Williams out there with Avdia. And it's Thibault in at the 3. Houston leading by 12. Outside Eason. Adams inside. Working on Williams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Avdia finds Henderson from downtown. Eason pulls it in. Houston has gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. Pass to Okogie. And here's Shepard for 3. From three-point range. Shepard's got his second basket of the night.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, "Their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team." Brian?
They've got that grit. Thank you, Allie. And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Houston making some changes. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Eason. Thompson comes in for Okogie. And Holiday subbed in for Shepard. Then for Portland, Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Sharp. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Henderson. On defense, Houston. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Here's Thibault. Again, the miss by the TrailBlazers.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
There are some big-time players in this league. But who do you think the most clutch players have been over the past decade, Legs?
When you look at these resumes, I think you go with the big three: LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant. But of course, Giannis dropping 50 in a finals performance wasn't bad either.
And I'll throw in the Joker in there as well.
Love it.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Williams' shot is good.
Perfect bounce pass leading to the basket. That's just great teamwork.
Thompson in the post, covered by Thibault, and the basket by Holiday.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Outside, Williams. Lillard fires away from way outside. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pass to Durant. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, smooth and focused. KD is so polished, so prolific.
And Lillard gets it to go.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
And within the bigger picture of the game, you have these individual matchups.
Now here's Şengün. He's got 6. Count that one. 8 points for Alperen Şengün.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
Well, Tim, Kevin Durant, the winner of the 2025 Magic Johnson Award, recognized for his grace with the media.
Well, he is willing to engage with the media and the fans, B.A., even on a range of topics. He'll weigh in and give his thoughts.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one. Sinks the tray. Thompson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
And the TrailBlazers call time here. And a contract extension for Blazers head coach Chauncey Billups after last season, Tim.
Well, 6 months after he became a Hall of Famer. What a run for him, and he is somebody you root for, a quality person and a basketball lifer.
Houston making some changes. Smith, he's checked in for Adams. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Holiday. And a new group getting ready for Portland. Klingon, he's checked in for Williams. Kamara comes in for Avdia. Sharp, he's checked in for Grant. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Thibault. To the right side. Portland moving it around. Here's Sharp. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
And one thing's for sure, Tim. Shaedon Sharp, one of the most electrifying athletes in the NBA.
Yeah, B.A., he is a highlight reel every single night with plenty of runway left in front of him. I am curious to see what he'll look like when he's a finished product.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, a new era in Portland, Grant. Young, raw, and still finding their place.
Yeah, B.A., they've committed to growing through reps and putting in the time. The victories are hard won, but a foundation is being laid.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 1:19 left in the first half. The drive by VanVleet. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And sometimes you forget about VanVleet's speed. When this happens, he's more than happy to remind you of it.
Klingon up top. Lillard outside. Shoots it from the high post. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Inside, here's Durant over Sharp. Durant's shot is off. Portland has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Fires the 3. The Rockets pull it in. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Şengün, guarded by Klingon. Durant for three. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense. It's all about getting buckets, no distractions.
Here's Lillard. Rebound by Van Vliet. Durant surveying the D. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Rockets ahead, opening up a huge gap. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the TrailBlazers. Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward. Inside, Smith and Şengün. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Chalk up 2 there.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
I mean, this is why Van Vliet's teammates like playing with him, because he looks to set them up with his passing.
Lillard against Van Vliet. For 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Here's Smith. He's got 6. Van Vliet misses. Three-pointer, Holiday. Not going to go that time.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Smith passes to Şengün. Back to Smith. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks it from distance. Smith's got 9.
You know, Smith came into the league as a capable and confident shooter off the catch.
Van Vliet against Lillard. Goes up from the top of the key. Kept alive. Klingon. Soft touch off the glass.
Great at jumping into action on these plays, saving that possession for his team.
On the wing, Thompson fires for 3, and that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got 4 assists in the game.
He must have visualized this one because everything is falling.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
He shoots it. Here's Şengün, and that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
And there's a physicality to Şengün's game. He's not scared down low at all.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Here's Klingon. Ooh. Clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Amin Thompson.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Portland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
2 shots. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And Tim, 1 year, you shot over 50% from the field and from three-point range, not to mention over 80% from the free throw line. You think we'll ever see that again?
Well, Brian, I think the 50% from the three could be more difficult because the volume is now so high. I'm not sure they're as selective in their shot attempts, which means your percentages naturally come down a bit.
So 3 for 6 is not going to be an option for a great shooter?
Don't think so. 3 for 6 is usually the first quarter for a lot of these guys.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
And this is what Van Vliet is known for, a volume three-point gunner who shoots it well.
Pass to Kamara. Clingan with a screen. Here's Lillard. And the 10-footer finds the target. Lillard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
Here's Durant. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And that's just fantastic court awareness. Van Vliet sensing the overcommitment and finding the open teammate.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. Thompson passes to Van Vliet to the paint. Out to Thompson. There's the triple. And Clingan pulls it down. Clingan's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Holiday. Yes! Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 3rd assist of the night. Thompson finds Şengün. And it's Houston scoring again!
Along with everything he can do in the paint, Şengün's mid-range game provides some pop as well.
For 3, here's Lillard. Gets the 3 ball to go. Lillard's got 22.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
The 3 from Thompson. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 22. And that one drops for him.
Yeah, Lillard is relentless on offense tonight, getting bucket after bucket for his team.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Damian Lillard talked about what it would mean to his legacy to win a title. He said, "My body of work does speak for itself. I don't think I have to prove it to anybody. It's more for myself, honestly. And I just want to be like, yeah, I've done all these things, but I want a championship too." Brian, back to you.
Chasing that ring. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
And it's Houston's ball. Up top, Durant. Kamara covering. The 3 is up. And there's Van Vliet on the assist by Durant. Durant's got 5 assists tonight.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Durant for 3. Drills it from deep. Durant's got 8 points in the quarter.
And how's this for a response? Durant enjoys coming right back down and delivering the cold-blooded revenge triple.
Lillard can't get it to go. Thompson outside. Launches a 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
And with the clock almost at 0, it's great awareness on his part.
And so it's Houston making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be back in a moment. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And it's Houston's ball. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. It's Scoot and Sharp in at the 1 and the 2. Avdia out there with Williams. And it's Thibault in at the small forward position.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
Here's Henderson after Houston's three-pointer on the other end. The 3 is up. Nails it from beyond the arc.
The response from Scoot in answer 3, what a back and forth. Oh, my.
Pass to Davison. The 3. Williams grabs the board. Here's Henderson. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
An athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Finney Smith checked in for Green. Okogie comes in for Davison. And it's Shepard in for Holiday. And the TrailBlazers making a change here as well. Grant's checked in for Williams. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
Well, you can't ignore someone like that on the perimeter. If he gets a good look, he is going to knock it down.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for 1.
Second team foul.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Houston.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And we should also mention their work on the perimeter. They have found quality looks from deep, and they have knocked them down.
For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Going inside, Shepard, that's good.
And I love the decision there by Shepard to challenge the lane.
For Portland, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Houston. Eason's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Adams. Adams double team. Now here's Eason. Fires from deep. And Houston another 3.
Even though he hasn't lit up the scoreboard, I like how he's keeping others involved.
Sharp passes to Lillard. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Lillard's got 18 points in just the second half. Here's Okogie. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Yeah, Shepard has a knack of getting his teammates open looks.
Portland has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Sharp goes in, and he dunks it down.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Now here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Yeah, what physicality from Adams down low, brushing off the contact and getting the easy bucket.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Spins. For 3, here's Lillard. Knocks down the triple. Lillard's got 6 points in the quarter.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Adams inside. Defended by Avdia. Nice shot by Finney Smith.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. Robert Williams checked in for Portland. Avdia.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans, going up with a graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Smith with a screen on Lillard. Here's Davison. The putback. Puts up a 3. No luck on that one. The TrailBlazers have gone 7 of 8 in this fourth quarter. Here's Thibault. And a miss there on the triple. Houston has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. And it's Lillard with the ball for the Portland TrailBlazers.
2 minutes.
Outside Thibault. Back to Lillard. There's the three. Kevin Durant pulls it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Capella inside. Working on Williams. And it's in there.
And what do you know? Capella with the high percentage look. That's his motto.
For three, here's Lillard. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Timeout called. Houston. There's 1:26 left in the final quarter. So for the Rockets, Alperen Şengün comes in for Capella, and Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Davison. Then for Portland, Klingon, he's checked in for Williams. Kamara comes in for Grant, and Holiday subbed in for Thibault.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Rockets.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Kevin Durant.
Well, it's a great night for him, and his impact goes beyond the box score. The relentless energy he plays with fuels his team.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
The TrailBlazers shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Here's Kamara, and the shot is good on the assist by Holiday.
Yeah, he just needs more shots. He has to get more involved.
And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. 2 points. That one goes. Durant's got 32 points.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
30 seconds left in the 4th. Beyond the arc. Nails it from 3.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Yeah, the atmosphere in this arena has been unbelievable. Great all-around effort by everyone to put this game away.
3-pointer. And Lillard gets it to go on the assist from Holiday. Lillard's got 38 points. Pass to Şengün. Lets it go from deep. And count it.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And we present the player of the game, Kevin Durant.